It was also revealed today that John Morrison will be re-signing with WWE. I say re-signing. He wasn't already there, but re-signing as in coming back to the company he first made his name with. John Morrison, I don't believe, has been seen on WWE TV. I think 2011 or 2012. I guess it probably would have been 2011. I think his last match was that Falls Count Anywhere match against The Miz, which was a very good, underrated Raw match that I think is worth watching. But nonetheless, whether I'm assuming that Morrison is coming back as an on-air wrestling talent, but I don't know if it could be a situation where he's gonna transition into being in a backstage role as an agent or a producer or whatever. But if he is returning as a wrestler, then I think a great move, and what I really hope ends up happening, is that he reunites with The Miz and recreate the Miz and Morrison tag team of old. And, Miz could use that now more than ever, as he is floundering as a babyface. So could we see a Miz and Morrison reunion, but this time as babyfaces instead? I mean, the gimmick definitely is more tailored for them to be heels, but it could be one of those things where they do similar things, but are the babyfaces instead. And, yeah, I have fond memories of the Miz and Morrison tag team. That, for instance, they did their own web show. It was called The Dirt Sheet. And, back then, I mean, I was younger, and I didn't really get what the Dirt Sheet was actually, poking fun at. But going back and watching some of those old shows that I think they only did them on WWE.com because this was before they put everything on YouTube. They still hold up. I think a lot of them are pretty funny. And I think if you come back in 2019 and do a segment called The Dirt Sheet with Miz and Morrison, I think that would have a lot of comedy potential. But another thing is just that the tag team division for both shows is just absolutely gutted. So having a fresh team like Miz and Morrison come back together, I think could really add a boost to either tag team division that they decide to go to. So I'm hopeful that we can have a Miz and Morrison reuniting here.